lot of fun.
Yeah, man. Thanks for showing
Welcome to this California Gold Rush. Today we got a really special day. I got two fellas down from BC, British Columbia. We're gonna go over and introduce them to you guys in a minute. But I ended up talking to him on YouTube and Instagram a few times. He told me he was coming down, asked me if you're a few locations, gave him a few locations. Ended up bumping into him at one of those locations after work one day when I was down taking Petey for a walk. So it turned into a, hey, you want to meet me? I'll bring you down to the spot. So I brought him down to the Old Faithful. We've been down here for about an hour or so now. Everybody's been getting some good gold. So it's time to start the video. The sun's coming up. Should be over the ridge any minute. It's gonna warm up. I'll take you over, show you the guys. We did meet one other fellow too. His name was Blake. Blake?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Checking
What's
out
up,
YouTube.
That's what's up. Hey, man, I appreciate it,
Cool.
man.
That's the best part about YouTube and being a gold prospector, in my eyes, is being able to reach out to people and know that you're actually making a difference and helping them find some gold. So, I had Aaron and his buddy come down with me to Old Faithful. We're down here now. The water is extremely high, but we've been down for about an hour now and we've all been getting gold. The sun's about to creep up over the ridge, so we're going to start the video off now. I'll take you over there, introduce you to the guys, and then show you where I'm working. And Blake, where are you, buddy?
What's up, everybody?
What's your name?
My name's Aaron Miner from Canada.
Woo-wee.
Joshua Green, Seattle.
Seattle.
Yeah, man.
Down here getting some gold. You guys
Yeah,
find
buddy.
some good gold?
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah. You got the consistent fans.
He is, yeah. Yeah.
Petey will be up and sniffing gold soon. The sun will be up. It doesn't work until the sun comes up.
I don't blame him.
So what we're doing today is, since the water's so high, it's about 6 feet higher than what I like right now. We're just kind of going around working high spots, working bedrock. Yes, I'm using a classifier today. Just makes it a tad bit easier when you're only going down to do a little bit of light prospecting, I think. Not trying to go crazy today. But we're working Death Cave adjacent. If you guys watched another video, the Death Cave, this is the Death Cave. The reason why there's a lot of gold under the Death Cave is there's this little hole right here. During the flood, when the water's even higher, because it's been up over that rock before, when the water's that high, it creates a little channel right here. And it comes around this, it makes a little riverbed. If you imagine that being the inside corner, and this being the outside corner. The water comes in, hits that outside bend, and washes everything right off. So a lot of gold has come off this little section of bedrock right here, where everybody's getting gold right now. It's all washed down. It goes right through this hole. And there's a bedrock shelf up underneath all these big rocks here. That's why there's a lot of gold under the Death Cave. But in the meantime, you got a little bit of bedrock catches here. You got this spot here that goes up. So as the water is going to come, it's going to shoot the water up in the air, which is going to drop a little bit of stuff out right here. I just did a test pan a second ago from a little bit of overburden here, right next to Poison Oak. You guessed it. And I got some nice little gold. So as I was going, I started getting down to some better material here. Where's my spoon? There's a nice little crack down in here. And this material looks a lot better. You can see the darker mineralization in the dirt compared to the light blonde sand. Then, as I was using my Gold Miners Trading Post bar here, I was able to pop that off. So we're gonna clean that out now, see what we get. Alright, so we got that big piece broken out. Got most of the material out. Got a decent pan filled up. Let's see what we get. Not a stellar pan, but still gold. It's about lunchtime. Been moving around quite a bit because the water's high, like I said. But I've been getting consistent gold. And these guys are doing pretty good too. So we're just taking a little break. Petey's up and about now because the sun's up. So he's going to help us. Oh man. My classifier is floating away. That would have stink. But I'll show you where I'm working now real quick. Moved from over there because it wasn't really producing much. I had flipped that big rock over from there at some point. I know there's some good gold there. And I left it. There's a lot of lead and a lot of big nails. But I saw this spot right here. These nice little bedrock pieces that can be broken out. Been taking my bar and my 2-toes tool, popping these off and scratching them out. And I just did a test pan and it was good, and I sucked it up before I could film it. So I'm gonna do another pan. Looks like some good material right here. I'm gonna do another pan of this stuff. Try not to touch any of the poison oak. I already got in on that root system right there. It's probably where the gold came from, unfortunately. But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna do another pan. I'll show you what I get. Kind of just messing around today, showing these guys a good time down here from Britain. Alright, so it's a little past lunchtime. It's about 2 or 3 o'clock now. I wanted to show these guys a good time. So I said, you know what, let's pack up. I'll bring you by a few other locations. We went and checked out a couple of the prospects. And then I said, oh, I'll go check out this spot. I think you guys would like it. We're at one of the hydraulic mine washes. You can see it's just all quartz and sand. Did a nice little rock stack yesterday. Still up here. Alright, so just ran that test bucket. We got some of these wee little babies. but I made 25 cents. No good. Alright, let's see the gold. Let's see what Aaron got for the day. Oh yeah.
Not a bad pile of gold there, man.
Not bad, right?
Yeah, man.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, man. Thanks for showing us the spot.
You got a bunch of black sand, don't you? That's where I'm at for the day. Been messing around and showing these guys around. Happy with that. A couple little chunky pieces in there. That one right there. So I think we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna go grab a hamburger. I think Petey's a little hungry. What do you think, Petey? You want a hamburger? Yeah, he wants a hamburger. What are you doing in there?
Looking at those chunky.
I'm just kidding. I don't care. What do you think of Big A?
Yeah.
Petey's guarding the hole because pretty good gold in there. I'll show you the second clean up and then we'll dump in the full gold for the day. That's a pretty good clean out for a couple buckets. There's some nice chunky pieces in here too. The borderline pickers. Depending on where you're from, those are pickers. And then the gold isn't all super fine. It's chunks.